Robbie Villanos, the squad for the upcoming Nations League games against Belgium and Poland. Is it a squad for these two games, or is it a squad with one eye on the World Cup as well?
Yeah, it's the last two games, IG, before we go into that first game in the World Cup, so against the USA. So it's a really important camp for us. You know, we're limited with the time we've got to prep. Even when we meet for the World Cup, we've probably got 2 sessions on grass, and then we fly out to Qatar. So it's beneficial for many reasons. There's no real surprises to the squad, 1 or 2 maybe. A couple that have not made it through injury, but I'm not overly concerned about that. The bigger picture is I know that they'll be fit for the World Cup, barring any setbacks from now until the World Cup. But like I said, no major surprises, just one addition.
Yeah, in terms of the addition, give us a bit of the background there. Exciting talent, a lot of talk. Bit of experience coming into this squad for him.
Yeah, Luke Harris, yeah, he's a great talent. Obviously he's been in the system and we know all about him, and he's had a lot of praise recently and he's had some big performances. I think he recently played against Chelsea and scored a hat-trick, and he's got an eye for goal. You know, he's a talented young player. He's only just turned 17 years old, but you know, age is but a number, isn't it? If you're good enough, we're gonna put you in and have a look. And I think I've shown that since I've taken over, that having worked with some of these younger players like Brennan's and Rabi and even, you know, Joe Morrell when he was younger, we threw him in, and Joe Roden. These have all been fast tracked through from the 21s. It'd been no different with Luke. He's shown at club level that he's a talent, and I think he can benefit us in the squad moving forward.
You also mentioned there about injuries to players, and you expect them to be fit. Is it a bit of a concern because, you know, with the likes of Aaron in Nice?
No, not really. I can understand why Aaron's had this little problem that he's got at this moment in time, because he just wants to play football and get ready for the World Cup. I think it's good that it's happened now. You know, it's just a little warning for him. His body's just giving him a little warning, saying, hang on a minute, if you want to be fit for the World Cup, you just, you know, pull the brakes on a little bit. So I'm glad that it's happened now. You know, I think if he'd have done it maybe, you know, in the Poland game, let's say, the second game, he might have been past the point of no return. Same for Harry Wilson, desperately trying to get back for this Poland game. You know, not for the first game, but going down to that, you know, detail that he wanted to be fit for the Poland game, and I've taken charge of that. I had a conversation with him and said, look, it's pointless. You know, you can push yourself, but break down in that game, there's a chance that you're going to be out for the World Cup. So a bit of common sense approach again, and we had a conversation. He appreciated it, and he knows he's going to be a part of the World Cup squad, and he can focus now on getting himself right and fit for that.
It's massive for everyone, massive for the players. A lot of the players as well now playing regularly first team football, and you come out, you know, in terms of talking about Joe Roden in particular has gone to Rennes. He's settled down. He scored there and everything, and that's very important for him, but very important for you as the manager.
Absolutely, I think Joe's been outstanding for us, and every time he's turned up, he's not been playing at club level. He's been frustrated when he was at Tottenham, and he's turned up and give outstanding performances. But I still know there's more to come from him. And what I mean by that is, so in training and the best games he's ever had for Wales, he's athletic, he's aggressive, he's good in the air, he's good with his feet. He can drive out with the ball. The only one thing he didn't do was drive out with the ball because of his, understandably, you know, his lack of confidence coming into the games. You need those games week in, week out to be able to do that. I think you're going to see the full package with Joe Roden moving forward, because now he's gone out, he's playing games, he's playing really, really well. Reports I'm getting back is that he's excellent, he's stand out every week. So we're going to see, you know, a top player with all attributes of his game on show, and the supporters will appreciate that even more.
2 big games coming up, preparation, but also in terms of Nations League. Thin margins, could easily be top of this league. Conceding late goals, especially against the Dutch. In terms of these 2 games, what are you looking to get? Obviously you want performances, you want results, and you're looking at individuals as well, or is it the whole package? What are you looking for?
Yeah, the whole package. We want to stay in League A. You know, we want to be playing against Holland, Belgium, and the top players. Absolutely, of course we do. To do that, we're going to try and win both games. Of course we are, and if we can do that, we take it out of our hands. We take control of that. it might be that we get a win. It'll depend. We'll know after the first game how Poland get on. We play Belgium first, and then finish with Poland at home. So, what I will say about the Nations League is it's been a great exercise for us. Brennan again has gone to another level. He scored against Holland. We're exposing him to top quality internationals. It was impacted by the final that we had. So the team are selected against Poland. No disrespect to the lads. I thought they gave an outstanding performance, and on another day we could have won the game. It's only we conceded the goals late on because the lads tired late on, and that's because people like Matty Smith, that's been outstanding for us, and he's not playing at MK Dons, or he wasn't at the time. Yet he's put a shift in for me at right wing back. I would normally play him there, but he's not grumbled. He's got on with it. It's another cap for him. He wants to represent his country. But understandably, fatigue set in late on, and we did concede a couple of goals, not just down to Matty, but because of the team and not playing domestic football every week. If I'd have had the best 11 available, would it have been a different outcome? There's no guarantees, but probably give ourselves a better chance of winning that game. That would have been 3 points. The final against Ukraine impacted the next game against Holland. Again, the boys give a good account of ourselves, and Reece's header at the end, we think we've got a point out of it. We concede that late goal. And then against Belgium, we then got our best 11, or near enough the best 11 back on the pitch, and again give a great account of ourselves, and went toe to toe with the world's number 2, and again on another day could have won the game. So you're right, lots of benefits throughout these games, but the final did impact the games, the 2 games either side of that. So that's frustrating, because I think we were fighting with one arm tied behind our back a little bit. We still want to stay in this division, and we will do absolutely everything to stay in this division by winning games, but it also gives me an opportunity to expose the younger players to top internationals, which is part of the exercise as well.
Just finally on the squad itself, do you know the squad in your mind? Obviously things can happen between now and November, but do you know your squad really for the World Cup? Is the door still open for an unexpected maybe announcement or whatever, or are you looking at the squad that you've got now as the base? It obviously is the basis of what's going to Qatar, isn't it?
Yeah, the door's never closed on players IG, of course not. I'd be foolish to say that, because we want to go and compete and give a good account of ourselves. So to do that, you need your best players available. I don't think there's going to be major surprises. I think we've picked a bigger squad for this camp again. We will do again moving forward. So there'll be no major surprises, but like I said, if somebody out there is doing really well and we've got to take note of it, then I'll be foolish not to acknowledge that.
Brilliant. Thanks, Rob. Best of luck.
Cheers.
Today.